Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We're here at New Knoxville High School to bring you sectional tournament volleyball action, where tonight the Bluffton Pirates are going to take on the Marion local Flyers. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman's Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, and Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and AC. We're happy to be here tonight, folks, as two teams almost bearing identical records are squaring off. The Pirates of Bluffton from Northwest Conference, and they're going up against the Flyers of the MAC, one with a 12-11 record and the other one with an 11-12 record. The Pirates have scored first with a score, and now they've gotten another kill out of the offhand front, so the Pirates lead here 2-0.
First point of the game for the Pirates came from Kylie Stackhouse. She's an impressive 5'11 sophomore, and the last attack there was by Skylar Scholes to give the Pirates a quick 2-0 lead. Scholes also a sophomore.
And there was a kill right there by Brooke Holman as she puts it down.
Didn't get solid contact on the swing, but enough for Holman, who's been playing pretty good volleyball as well. 2.5 kills for the 5'9 senior.
She put it where they couldn't get it, and there is a service into the net by Kelsey Koenig. So a point back right away to the Pirates, and the Flyers will go on defense as the service area is now filled by Kylie Stackhouse. Her service is played.
It's actually Skylar Scholes, number 8.
I'm sorry.
And Holman with the power swing. That time much better contact. The first time not solid, but this time out of the right front, able to connect solidly for the second kill, and Flyers trail by 1 again.
And there's one long hit by Winner, out of bounds on the end, over the end line, so point.
6%. They do average about 3 aces per contest, per set, but so far tonight 0 for 2 getting in bounds.
There's a big kill by Kenzie Toby as she comes up off the power arm and puts it down. Point there for the Flyers. 3-4 in favor of the Pirates.
Kenzie Toby, 5'8 junior, solid season so far this season. 2.8 kills, just under 3 kills per set. Very athletic. When the timing and the rhythm's right, does a nice job of attacking the ball.
There was a ball blocked at the net, played by the Pirates. A back set across court. On the hit, though, it goes wide as Toby couldn't get it inside the pin. So back to serve for the Pirates is number 11, Halen Bishop. There's a hit off the outside, played by the Pirates in the back row. They hit it off of the double block of the Flyers. Here comes a hit by the Flyers, Nicole Frank, and it gets off the fingers and out of bounds over the end line.
For the left-hander, not a solid hit again. They've had a couple miss hits. That time Nicole Frank didn't get a lot on it, but was able to hit it near their face. They couldn't get a good play. Her first kill of the set and a first serve, successful serve, if you will, for the Flyers by Pullman after 2 miscues, and the ball handling error gives the point to the Flyers.
Elena Pullman back serving for the Flyers. She got that one off the top of the tape, and then it wasn't handled correctly, so double hit, point goes to the Flyers. There's one just basically inside the pin, and there's a hit right there by Toby, off the block, out of bounds, point, Flyers.
Pretty good double block by the Pirates. Unfortunate for them, they just can't keep it in bounds as Toby gets her second kill of the set. First lead of the game for the Flyers, 6-5.
And there's an ace right along the sideline in the left corner. So point there for Elena Pullman, an ace as that goes down.
Pullman 82% server on the season.
Pullman serves again off the fingertips and back over the end line. Point Flyers.
For Pullman now, her 43rd and 44th service ace of the season. Almost maybe could have given her one on the mishandled ball.
And there's another ace by Pullman. She's dipping into the ace well. So a nice shot there by Pullman, as that's another point for the Flyers.
Make it 4.
Another ace.
And like I said, you could have given her one maybe on that very first serve she had. But 4 aces so far in this rotation for Pullman, and Flyers a 5-point lead.
There's a nice up and played by the, but a double hit on the Flyers, so that one gets negated and a point goes to the Pirates.
Well, big break for the Pirates. They had the lead to start the game, and then a big run by Pullman serving. Get a stop there and a ball handling there and a chance to go back to work on offense.
Bricker there with the serve, and a swing and a miss as it's short into the net by Toby. Point to the Pirates, 10-7 in favor of the Flyers. And that one can't be handled at the net, so a point again for the Pirates as Sophie Bricker goes back to serve again. Hit out of the middle, high and long.
And just like that, it's back to a 1-point game. So as fast as Marion Local grew the lead on some quick service points, Bluffton's climbing right back in it, and really not a lot of volleys. It's been a real quick serve and an error by the Flyers to let the Pirates come back.
And there's a second hit not played by anyone, as the hitter thought the setter would get it, and the setter didn't get there, so it touches the floor. Point for the Flyers.
Kill for Toby or a mistake by the Pirates?
You can give it a kill because they never handled it. They just touched it. Gets not controlled. There's a ball that's just played off the shoestrings. And there's a shot by Frank. There's almost a roll shot over the block. Frank again. That time Frank off the block of Schwab and down. Point to the Flyers. 12-9.
Frank's a nice athlete to have in the front left. She's left-handed, so
fits the situation well.
He's been doing a very nice job, just over a half a kill per set.
And there's a leading set that no one could get to, so point for the Flyers. 13-9 for Marion Local. There's a hard hit right there by, I think it was Brooke Holman. Yes, it was Brooke Holman. She got it off the fingers of the back row, over the end line. Point to the Flyers. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them, and we'll be right back.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
He'll be back to serve for the Flyers. That one goes off the back row's hands, comes up, and the libero gets called for a double hit on that one as Reineke's set had too much spin on it. So point goes to the Flyers again. Toby to serve again, honorable mention Mack. There's a roll shot. And cannot be played in the back row by Schwab as she got it down off of a couple Flyers' hands, and it went the wrong way. So point to the Pirates. Back to serve now is Libby Shant. Nope, let's check that. Make that Kylie Monday. Number 2. I thought at first it was number 7. Number 2, Kylie Monday. Monday to serve. That's long, played out of the back row. And there's a shot right down the line by Frank. Again, as Jeff said, a lefty playing in the offhand position, which is the right side, and she took it right down the line. Nice point.
That was well struck and nice swing and right on the line. Nice little weapon, if you will, to use in that right front corner, being a left-hander.
Lydia Griesdorn served that one. Dug out of the back row by the libero. And nice hammer there by Holman. And that is back down by Abby Brooms. That was played off the hands of a couple of Pirates. Out of bounds, point to the Flyers. 17-10.
Records her first kill of the set. She averages just over 1 per set.
Service there by Lydia Griesdorn again. And someone is in the net, number 8, I think. Couldn't quite see the referee's hands, but I believe Skylar
She's
Scholes.
a setter, so
Skylar
probably would be her. She was going up for the second hit, and she's the setter is Skylar Scholes.
Stackhouse with a hit, and just off the fingertips of Griesdorn, but it goes down on the floor on the Flyer side. Point to the Pirates.
Stackhouse opened up the game with her first kill. It's been kind of a quiet set for her. She averages just over 4 kills per set, a very good .288 hitting percentage for the 5'11 sophomore.
And there's an overpass that the hitter couldn't handle very well and couldn't get it across the net. So point goes to the Pirates, 18-12 though in favor of the Flyers. Free ball to cross here, front row. And hit there by Brooke Holman. Down off the hands, point to the Flyers.
For Holman, her 4th kill of set number 1. Again, hit it pretty hard and able to get the deflection and kill off of a couple deflections.
Kelsey Koenig serving for the Flyers. Stackhouse with a hit out of the middle. That's going to be free ball to cross by Koenig. In the middle, and off the block, out of bounds, point goes to the Pirates. Pullman was there doing her thing with the blocks, but it went out of bounds.
I believe it was Stackhouse with the swing.
Yes, you are correct.
But yes, well timed. I think that Holman and Pullman went up together. First service error of the set for the Pirates.
And Scholes hit that one in the net and not real happy with herself, but that's what it is. So, Olivia Winter back to serve for the Flyers from the right corner back. There's a free ball across. And hit there by Toby. Stackhouse, wide right, out of bounds. Point to the Flyers. So the count goes 21-13 in favor of the Flyers. Once again, Olivia Winter to serve. Stackhouse with the hit. Combo block there between Toby and Pullman for a point to the Flyers. And there's a receiving error as it ricochets off of Halen Bischoff's hands or arms, and it's a point goes to the Flyers.
11th ace on the season for Olivia Winter. Just a 67% server on the season, but doing a nice job tonight, keeping the ball in play. And boy, from this back angle, really gets a lot of movement on the serve. It's like a knuckleball. And very
well, that one had a lot of topspin on. That was a real
lot of movement on the ball, up and down. And from this angle, it's you can see why it's hard. Again, there's a nice knuckleball, not a lot of movement as far as spin, but left and right there was.
And Pullman goes after the overpass and goes wide left for a point for the Pirates. So number 12 enters the lineup, Kara Young. She goes back to serve for the Pirates. Set towards the front row and going to have double hit on the set. So when Kelsey Koenig set it, it was considered illegal. Point to the Pirates.
I thought maybe it was on the attack by Toby, but nonetheless double hit. Now another hitting error. So the Flyers, that's their 6th, I should say their 10th error, whether it's hitting or serving or handling here in set number 1, 10 of them.
And there's a ball that goes off the end line, played there but cannot be controlled. Point number 25 for the Flyers. The Flyers prevail in set number 1, 25-16. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 2.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Okay, we're back here at the barn in New Knoxville where the first set of today's sectional tournament, Marion Local prevails over the Bluffton Pirates 25-16. We'll see now if Bluffton can kind of regroup and get ready to go. So let's take a look at the keys to the game here. First of all, here's what Coach King said. We want to hit it off their hands. In other words, they must practice hitting off the hands of the defenders. They want to make a good first pass because everything will evolve off of that. And what we say is this is because they have an outstanding sophomore middle in the Stackhouse girl, and they want to be able to use her, and they want to go quick up the middle. So the pass has got to be good so that they can use her, and it hasn't worked for them so far. Well, Stackhouse has had a little trouble because of the block attempts there by Pullman, as she's kind of dominating the center of the floor. So those are the keys for Bluffton's Pirates. Now let's look at the keys for the Marion Local Flyers. Jeff?
Well, they want to win the serve and the receive game. Obviously, kind of what Bluffton talked about. They want to be able to serve hard, not let them get in rhythm, and likewise be able to receive the first service so they can get into offense. And they want to limit the influence of the S&S girls for the Bluffton Pirates, and that could be the Schwab, Stackhouse, and Scholes girls. They're all part of that main offense. Don't let them get in rhythm. Don't let those girls get in their offense. But yet get Reffman in offense. Basically give her a good first touch so she can get a nice second touch to their hitters, spread the ball around, let her front row, even her back row at times come into play. But it all starts with a good first touch so the setter's job can be performed much better.
First set out there by Toby. Now hit right there by Stackhouse, but it was blocked and down, so point to the Flyers.
Nicole Frank, Abby Bruns combined. Both Frank and Bruns on the season, about the same termination blocks per set. They average about half a block, if you will, per set.
And that service error by Kinsey Toby as she hits it long. Honorable mention all MAC is Toby, so a little long on that one. Here we go with Schwab as she serves. Into the middle and down. Abby Bruns with a kill right there as she out of the middle, kept it in the middle, but put it on the floor.
You mentioned for the Flyers that Kinsey Toby, honorable mention, all MAC, also receiving MAC honors for the Flyers. Heidi Rethman, Kelsey Koenig, Brooke Holman, second team honors, and receiving first team honors for the Flyers, Elena Pullman. Congratulations to those girls and their honors for a job well done this season.
And there's Stackhouse out of the middle. She pulls it to her left, but she pulls it too hard. She cut it, but it went out of bounds, left side.
Right idea, hit it where they're not, but you can see she's already sensing, she knows the blockers are there, so she's laying off the power, trying to be maybe creative or finesse it a little bit, but just too much on it, hit it out of bounds.
And there's a nice hit out of the front corner by number 11, Halen Bischoff, as she goes cross court with it and just keeps it inside the line. Point to the Pirates.
Bischoff, kind of a quiet first game. Basically the whole Bluffton team, not many kills. They only had 5 as a team in that first set that they lost, but Bischoff records her first. She averages just under a kill per set. They'll hope that she can get on track here in game number 2.
There's a hammer there by Holman. Played front row at the net, but can't be handled there by a setter, so Scholes couldn't get it. Point goes to the Flyers, and the Flyers back to serve as Kelsey Koenig back to serve. And that's an ace as that gets to the floor untouched, or at least not handled correctly. So Koenig to serve again.
Flyers had 6 aces at least in the first set. 4 of them came from Pullman.
Good hit there by Stackhouse, as even though the block was there, she got it on their hands and down on the Flyers side. So point goes to the Pirates.
That time she saw the blockers and hit it at them anyways. Last time tried to go around them with a touch shot. This time Stackhouse went with power and got her first kill of game 2.
Carrie Young served the last one, and Pullman's hit is long over the end line. Point to the Flyers. No, I'm sorry, point to the Pirates. 5-4 in favor of the Flyers. And another block by Pullman, but that time too hard off the sideline, out of bounds. Point to the Pirates.
Bischoff, if I'm right, number 11, maybe with the attack.
I believe, yes. And that service right there by Young is long. Over the end line, point goes to the Flyers. 6-5 in favor of the Flyers, with Olivia Winter serving for them.
Winter had a couple service aces in game number 1.
And there's an ace right in front of the end line.
The third of the match.
Pirates thought it was going long. Yeah, go ahead.
Third of the match, hit the 29-foot mark, if you will, on that backside, but that one, though, just carries long, so she gives it back on the service error.
So 7-6 in favor of the Flyers. Serving is Bischoff to the front. Pounded there by Kenzie Toby for a point.
Number 4 had a nice first game with 3 kills. That's her 4th of the night here. And she makes her way to the front row. Very athletic girl. When it's in rhythm, she has good legs, and when you can hit down on the ball, get up vertically, hit down on the ball, very difficult for the defense to play.
And there was a roll shot by Holly Poppelman. No, I'm sorry, by Taylor Schwab, and it doesn't go over the net. Point to the Flyers. Here's a free ball.
Chance for the Flyers.
Pullman with a hit out of the middle, but blocked and played off the hands. And there's a pass too far away for Schwab to get to. Point to the Flyers.
Bluffton just not able to get good attacks. It's a chasing the ball around, and you just are not going to be very successful if you can't get a good swing on it.
There was a first pass there that didn't go forward. It went backwards, so everybody was chasing. No one can get it. Point goes to the Flyers, 11-6.
Ace for Rethman.
And that one there by Schwab goes long and deep. Out of bounds, point to the Flyers, 12-6. A game that quickly exploded here, Jeff.
Yeah, Bluffton really needs to get a side out here. They've just have a difficult time getting good swings, and that time they get a break. It wasn't a well-struck ball by Schwab, but able to put it in the right spot. They dodge a bullet, but boy, you're not going to win many battles, many volleys doing that type of play, and they're going to have to try to get some, if you will, return the favor here and force the Flyers to chase it down.
Sophie Bricker was with the serve, and on the set, Pullman's shot goes wide right.
Well struck by Pullman, but just
up,
left. And
just look, just off the line.
Yeah, really a good play, just not capitalizing, get it in bounds.
And there's one that goes through the wickets by Monday, and she gets it down as it trickles through Pullman's arms, back down to the floor on the Flyers side.
Monday averages a kill per set. That's her first so far this evening through 2 games.
And there's a long one by Monday, who thought she had a quick advantage, but she took it too deep, too wide. So point there for the Flyers, 13-9.
Pullman serves. She had 4 aces in her last rotation in game number 1.
And there's an overpass kill by Abby Bruns as she got the big eyes when it came across.
Well, the inability, if you will, to get a good first touch gave number 11 Bruns a perfect set, and she capitalized.
Nice dig there by the Flyers. And a tremendous shot down the line by Kinsey Toby. Honorable mention Mac, you can see why.
Yeah,
she
again,
elevates and crushes.
Hits the ball very solidly. A scary player. She can really make a difference if when things are in the right spot for her. She's a great hitter. Nice play by the Flyers. Somebody was in the net.
And on the follow through, I believe, by, was it Stackhouse or no?
No, it was
number 2.
2.
By Monday, she got the net.
Either going up or coming down. Pullman continues to serve.
Another overpass kill with no blockers.
Pullman won't get credit for these as aces, but that's a couple times now where her aggressive serve or lack of good receiving, if you will, by the Pirates have resulted in great opportunities for the Flyers offense. We'll just keep it here and we'll go through our sponsors.
Okay, we'll take a look at who was responsible for this. We'd like to thank these people. Once again, Grand Lake Health Systems, American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Fly Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays are brought to you by Winners Meats. Player of the game will be NKTelco, and scoreboard, First National Bank, think first. So it's 17-9. Elena Pullman back to serve again.
Much better job by the Pirates getting it to their setter, but unfortunately the illegal or not clean second touch will give it back to the Flyers. And again, it's Pullman in the first game ran off the aces. Now it's her just
delivering passes that can't be handled.
Or not, doesn't let them get into their system.
Right.
That one even looked a little shaky, but clean enough.
And there's the big lefty again.
Frank, the freshman. Again, a strong swing.
Off the block and down. Point to the Flyers. 19-9. And there's a pass that goes a little errant, but it's pushed across. And played well by Marion. Out of the middle.
touch.
And we have a touch. So Kylie Monday with a kill off the touch. Point goes to the Pirates.
A string of offense as Pullman went back to serve when it was 12-9. So 7 points in that rotation with Pullman serving. Much needed break, if you will, for the Pirates.
Monday's service is played out of the back row and hammered down there by Kenzie Tobey.
Well, number 4 now with 4 kills in set number 2. Again, when you're hitting top down, she can get on top of the ball and above the blockers a little bit. Having a nice night. 7 kills on the night for Tobey. Leads all attackers so far here in game 2 or up to this point.
There's a set in the middle. Stackhouse couldn't do much with it. And it's overpassed again at the net. And up for it was Brooke Holman, and she sort of like dinks it right along the net.
5 kills on the night for Holman. Her first of game 2, but well played there. Good anticipation, good finish by number 10.
Stackhouse with I'll call it take a little bit off and put it where they're not. Pushes it right down in the front row of the Flyers. Point goes to the Pirates.
Again in the replay here, a couple blockers up there sensing the corner was open. Did a nice job getting enough contact on it to push it by the blockers and down in front of the libero, Kelsey Koenig.
Schwab is serving. And that one goes long by Frank. She pushed that across. Schwab to serve again. Dug out of the back row. And that falls right in the center of the floor, on the floor.
Rethman does that about once a set. That's her average, and most of her kills are going to come from exactly that, being a setter. She just dumps it over in the hole, and again, she averages 1 kill per set and a very good 300, just under 300 hitting percentage. So she's pretty effective at it, doesn't overuse it, knows when to use it, and has been very good at it this season.
And there's Stackhouse as she gets one off of Kelsey Koenig's hands, and that goes down. So point for the Pirates.
Well, number 6, Kylie Stackhouse, with 3 kills in each set. So right now matches her uniform number, 6 on the night.
There's a nice shot almost from behind the pin by number 10, Brooke Holman, and it can't be played out of the back row cleanly. 6
kills for Holman. Like you said, the pass a little outside kind of restricted where she was able to hit it legally and kept it in play and recorded her 2nd kill of game number 2.
And someone in the net, I believe number 10, Brooke Holman in the net for the Flyers, so she'll be charged with that one. Point goes to the Pirates.
Will get credit for the kill as she
right.
exits.
And there was Elena Pullman on the somewhat quick hit out of the power arm and off the block.
Rethman and Pullman again. That timing, if they're short, quick sets, if you can get the rhythm down, the defense can't recover quick enough. Pullman records just her first kill. She hasn't been really real active attacking. Has done more blocking, if you will, and serving. But they recorded her first kill in the last play.
And there was a receiving error that gives an ace to the Flyers and a game to the Flyers. So set 2 is in the books. 25-14 in favor of the Flyers. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with set number 3.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Hi, I'm Marion. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Okay, the number 5 seeded Bluffton Pirates under their head coach Kevin King find themselves in a hole here, 2-0 to the number 3 seeded Marion Local Flyers under head coach Anthony Chappell. So the Flyers are in control of this one right now, 2-0, and the Pirates have got to find a way to get back in this, or otherwise it's going to be all over in this rather fast-paced two-set affair so far.
It's been pretty quick. There's not been a lot of volleys. It's
yes.
been almost
serve
and done. Marion Local's done a number of aces. They have 10 on the night, and not all their serves have been aces, but it's resulted in poor passing, if you will. Our first contact by the Pirates, they can't get anything on it. It goes right to the Flyers. They're able to get it either on the overpass or set up their offense very easily, and it's just kind of one and done, and the Flyers have been a little bit more aggressive. They played cleaner, especially last game, just 5 errors for the Flyers, so a much cleaner game for them, and they've been very efficient so far, and it's been, 2 quick games already, and probably just over 35 minutes of real time. So Flyers taking care of business right now, as the higher seed should, but Bluffton, when things are in rhythm and they get it a good touch, they have some hitters that they go to work.
Bluffton is 12-11 on the year, and the Flyers are 11-12, so that's how closely matched they are in overall season records. There's a hit out of the middle by Bruns, and they're out of the back row, and it's good by Schwab. Taylor Schwab out of the back row.
Very well struck for number 5, a 5'10" junior who averages 3 kills. She's a second leading attacker. Stackhouse averages 4.2%. Schwab right behind her at 3, and that's for Schwab just her 3rd on the night. So a little bit below her average, but we'll try to get that turned around here in an elimination game for the Pirates, a game they must win.
And there's another point as Stackhouse hits it off of the center block of the Flyers for a 2-0 lead.
As you see the replay, we talked about the S&S girls in our pregame. Stackhouse and Schwab, they've done a nice job here to get a good start for the Pirates.
And there's one that's free balled across, but outside the pin. Point to the Pirates as they jump out quickly here to a 3-0 lead.
Coach Kevin King, his 4th season at Bluffton. Definitely needed his team to get off to a good start. And here's going to be a free ball, so if you're the Pirates, you need to take advantage of a good attack here, and they do just that.
And they capitalize on it as Stackhouse gets it. Can't be handled by the libero. Can't be played by anyone else. Point goes to the Pirates, 4-0.
Pirates did a nice job taking advantage of the opportunity, and Marion Local couldn't get a good swing, and good teams will usually make you pay for that with a strong attack. Here's another case where the Pirates can do some damage.
And there's one that almost is one of those there. It slides by a front row and someone can handle it. And it gets to the second row, and
exactly
they can't
the
handle
wrong
it.
spot. Too high for the one, and right at the wrong spot. Not normal hitting zones where neither defender could get their hands in a good spot to field it.
King with the serve, King with the bump. Oh,
nice rhythm.
Excuse me.
Very well played ball by the Flyers. Pretty quick. Take another look here.
Elena Pullman on the slide.
Almost
right
perfect.
over the top, down.
Well played. 3 contacts there for the Flyers.
And there's a push, and they're going to get double hit on that. Too much spin on the ball, so Pirates pick up a quick point there.
Well, big serve for the Pirates. They opened up this set with a 4-0 lead. If they get consecutive serves here, that'll get that lead back up. If they can't, Marion gets it back. That lead will be dwindled down to 2, and Toby does just that.
Toby puts it right between 2 back row defenders. Neither one really moved at it, so I guess it's your ball, or no, it's not my ball, or yes,
here's
it
that
is.
chance now for the Flyers. Went from potentially a 4-point lead. It's 2 now, and if they can get a good serve here, they're just trail by 1 and kind of can erase that rough start they had to set 3.
And there is a ball that Stackhouse hits off the block, out of bounds, and it'll be point to the Pirates. So Stackhouse comes through with a couple of deflections off the hands of the Flyers.
10 kills for Stackhouse, 3 in game 1, 4 in game 2, and 3 here early in game number 3 as she checks out.
Just a sophomore hitting well. And there's one that's hit. Goes off the back row defenders. I believe that was hit by
Toby.
Yes.
Again, a nice night. She now is with 9 kills, and just have seen her, some of her attacking has been very solid and usually pretty tough to handle if she gets to the right spot.
There was a nice top spin service as Heidi Rethman served that, and it just went over the net and died.
Rethman, her second ace on the night.
There's a set, hit, played nicely in the back row by Schwab. And the bump goes over the net. Right there is Bischoff, and Bischoff puts it down. Now Bischoff back to serve.
Good play by the sophomore, not getting into the net and being there to make sure the ball went back on the Flyers' side.
There was a chance for an overpass kill, but
that time a rare hitting
couldn't
mistake. Just did not time it well, and sometimes they look easy, but just did not take advantage of that opportunity with no blockers on her. A rare mistake for Toby.
There's a push across by Rethman. Back set and blocked there by Pullman and Toby. So a stuff block for the Flyers. Point to the Flyers as they trail 6-8.
They tag team earlier in game number 1. Both Toby and Pullman have now stuff blocked together twice here in the match, and Pullman another service ace, her 5th on the night. At least, again, her 5th. I'm not sure how some of those early on could have been scored, but they've done some damage with Pullman serving tonight.
She does a jump service, so she can almost come down with the ball if she times it and hits it right. There's a long ball by Schwab that's out over the end line, point for the Flyers.
Pullman stands 5'11". You mentioned a bit of a jump serve, so that gives it a little bit higher attack point and gives her a chance to hit more down on the ball, and has done a very nice job tonight for the Flyers serving.
And there's an overpass that goes outside the pin, point to the Pirates as they maintain a 9-8 lead.
I believe
here
it
in
was
set
Taylor
number 3.
Schwab with that attack that Marion Local was not able to play cleanly, and not a bad job that the Pirates opened up with a 4-0 lead. Flyers have battled back. Here's a chance though for the Pirates to again try to get consecutive serves, and they'll do just that.
There was a nice quick hit as the ball came right up to the setter, and the setter just really quickly sent it over the hitter and down, and the Flyers were unable to play it.
3 kills for Schwab here in game number 3. I said earlier she averages 3 kills per set.
And that one is wide left by Toby.
The Flyers have now had 3 attack errors here in game number 3.
Bricker serving for the Pirates. And that one's out of the middle. That one is by, I believe, Holman or Albers.
Abby
Bruns.
Number 11, 5'10" junior Abby Bruns with her 4th kill of the night. She's having a nice night, right about what she does per season, with a kill per set. Also has a block, does Bruns.
Toby with a nice serve as it just clears the net and turns right down in front of the defender. Can't be played cleanly.
87% server is Kinsey Toby on the season, and back-to-back service aces.
There's another one that can't be handled in the back row. as it gets off the hand of the defender and out of bounds. Kenzie Toby, honorable mention Mac. And there's the second bump pass. It was too wide. Can't be handled there by Schwab. Off her hands, out of bounds.
Toby, honorable mention, as I said earlier tonight. Also Heidi Rethman, Kelsey Koenig, Brooke Homan, second team All-MAC, and Elena Pullman, first team MAC. So the Flyers very well representative on the MAC honors this season.
That one's in the net, so a point goes to the Pirates as Monday goes back to serve. Set over to the power side there, intended for Holman, but can't get there in time. Hits the floor, net and then the floor.
Mentioned MAC honors Pirates. For the Flyers. Kylie Stackhouse, first team Northwest Conference. Taylor Schwab, second team, and Skylar Scholes, honorable mention Northwest Conference. So the S and S girls are earning some Northwest Conference honors as well.
And it's kept alive
and
in.
A back row kill by Sophia
Bricker.
Sophie Bricker.
She's chasing it. See her looking, going here. You'll see a long sequence. She had to run, just did anything she could to get it across, and it found a hole where there was no one. 14-12 in favor of the Pirates.
Right into the post, and but Bluffton really can't capitalize. I thought maybe that'd be like a little bit of a momentum that they could use to get the serve or keep the serve, but they serve it out of bounds. And the nice play, never gave up, did the Pirates in that last volley, and still the Pirates hold on to a 1-point lead.
Reese Dorn serves. It's played there in the front row and pounded down, but blocked and down.
Taylor Schwab for their fourth kill. Yep. Good approach, and we had a good look at it. Everything was in rhythm, and she went up and just had a lot of good power, and the Flyers tried to block, but could not keep it in play.
And there's one, though. That gets down by Brooke Holman as she
Holman
gets
has
it down.
Like a shotgun for an arm. I mean, it's not a roundhouse. It's almost like cocked back and bam, snap. It's a
second
short
team
swing.
All-MAC. Second team All-MAC.
Hits it hard, no doubt. And I don't really care how you do it, but she hits it hard.
And Koenig's shot isn't handled there, so there's an ace for Koenig.
She has 2 aces on the night. Boy, the Flyers have done some damage from the serving position, not letting the Pirates get into offense.
And there's one that's not handled by the Flyers in the back row.
Bischoff, her second kill, a bit of a free one there as the Flyers just could not run down the second touch, but Bluffton back on top by 1. They've led throughout this third set except falling behind 12-11. But for the most part, the most competitive game they've played so far compared to games 1 and 2.
And that will be either a double hit or a lift. It'll be called a lift off the block as it couldn't be played cleanly.
Pullman and Rethman combined, and yeah, another good set of hands, 10 fingers up there, forced the ball back on the Pirates.
Madison Mesher serving. That's a nice serve as it just clears the net by an inch or two and had top spin and goes down.
80% server on the season is Madison Mesher. Her first ace of the night, 33rd on the season.
And that one goes wide right, so point back to the Pirates, 17-17. Things go get a little tighter here if each team can
Pirates really need to play clean here as Stackhouse checks out, so the leading attacker is off the court.
Pullman with a blast that goes off of somebody's facial. So that's a kill there by Pullman.
Schwab really nothing to do but self-defense, and Pullman again, when they're in rhythm and the timing is right, can pack a powerful shot, and she did just that, her second kill of the set.
Rethman serving off the back row of Kara Young, out of bounds. Point goes to the Flyers, 19-17.
Third ace of the night for Heidi Rethman.
We're going to have a substitution as Stackhouse enters the back row. So Rethman to serve again. Played hard, and second hit goes around the post, and point goes to the Flyers. So Rethman with another service point as we go to 2017. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
All right, we're back here at the barn where in this first game of the sectional tournament finals, it's the Pirates 17 looking up at the Marion Local Flyers 20. So very important here that the Pirates shut the door, stop the flow, get on the board.
Need to get some soft hands on the other side to field these serves, and they get a break on the service error by Rethman, but that's a good timeout, a good break for the Bluffton Pirates as they have really been struggling getting a good first touch.
Bischoff serving, and they're going to get a double hit on Marion Local, yes. So
back-to-back points, and the Pirates
cut that three-point lead down to one.
Serve away, and the service error gives it right back.
Bischoff's next serve went into the net, so point now for the Flyers, and Elena Pullman back to serve. And mishandled there in the back row. Point to the Flyers, 22-19. Very critical now for the Pirates. No room to have errors.
Marion Local continues to bring the gas, if you will, on the serves. They have had some service errors, but they continue to serve with a lot of velocity on the serve.
And there's a pound through the block by Kenzie Toby. Point to the Flyers, 23-19, a 4-point deficit.
10 kills on the night now for Kenzie Toby to go along with a couple blocks and a couple service aces.
Kara Young steps on the floor for Stackhouse.
Might be like an unofficial timeout a little bit just to try to
slow it down. And lo and behold, Pullman's service goes into the net, 23-20.
Marion Local has had a number of errors in this third set. That's their 8th or 9th error, and almost 10th. I'm not sure who gets credit for that one.
I don't know. Both Bruns and Hardings, is that 12 in there? Yeah, Bruns and Hardings both went up. There was a miscommunication. They both swung.
Neither one wants to take credit for it. I think it was Bruns, number 11.
And there is a service long by Toby, so the set continues, and right now it is do or die for the Pirates. They're up against the wall, 24-21, no room for error. Serve to the back row, played by the libero. And that is down and in. Point number 25 for the Lady Flyers. Set number 3 goes to the Lady Flyers, 25-21. We will take a short break. We'll be back and we'll recap game number 1 here of the sectional tournament at New Knoxville Barn Gymnasium. We'll be right back.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916. Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
As the first match of the afternoon is over with Marion Local prevailing over Bluffton in a 3-0 victory, and we're getting ready for the second game as Hardin Northern's Polar Bears Polar Bears, right, are going to go up against the New Knoxville Rangers. So that game is yet to get ready. So here's Jeff with the stats from the first match.
Well, your winners tonight, the Flyers, they dominate the Pirates a little bit with attacking tonight, and they also did very well serving and also very active at the net. Just an all-around performance by the Flyers. You see the numbers there. Flyers 32 kills on the night compared to 24 for Bluffton. The big key right there, 19 service aces for Marion Local, just 1 for Bluffton, and 3 termination blocks for the Flyers. So did well in all facets of the game. I just felt like Marion had the advantage, was the aggressor most of the night, and just Bluffton never got in the rhythm. For the Pirates, they won their season at 12 wins, 12 losses. Their sophomore attacker, Kylie Stackhouse finishes the night for them with 10 kills. Taylor Schwab, their other leading attacker, finishes with 6 kills. For the Marion Local Flyers, Madison Mesher had a service ace. Kenzie Toby, 10 kills, 2 aces, 2 blocks. Elena Pullman, 3 kills, 6 aces, 3 blocks. Nicole Fleck, 4 kills. Heidi Rethman, a kill and 4 service aces. Kelsey Koenig, 2 service aces. Brooke Homan, 9 kills. Abby Bruns, 5 kills and a block. Olivia Winter, 4 aces. And Lindsay Koenig, a block for the Flyers, who again just played well from start to finish tonight and earned the sectional championship here at New Knoxville.
Okay, the star of the game, or our player of the game, will be.
She goes tonight to senior number 10, 5'9" Brooke Homan. Had 9 kills on the night. Just played very solid. Didn't have many hitting errors, and was very active on the court for the Flyers. Congratulations to the senior Brooke Homan, number 10, for the player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco.
Okay, that just about wraps it up here. I'd like to run one more time through our list of sponsors. Grand Lake Health, obviously our main sponsor, but they are supported by American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Flygem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Schwieterman's Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. Our keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our replays, Winners Meats. Player of the game, as Jeff just illustrated, by NKTelco. Our scoreboard, First National Bank, think first. And once again, it's the Grand Lake Health Systems are our main sponsor. This game can be will be rebroadcast on Channel 3 or on HD 503 on Saturday, October the 19th at 4. So this couple days away at 4 o'clock, or on Sunday afternoon after the football games are first over. You can put it on and go at 6 o'clock, or you can go to Facebook on demand at NKTelco Sports, and you'll be able to find this game there and watch it at your viewing pleasure. So, like to say that for the last time, Marion Local today, in 3 over Bluffton. I'd like to thank our director-producer, Scott Robinson. He was assisted by Josh Miller. Our cameraman is Mark Fissel. Dennis Henson is one of your announcers. Jeff Henson was the other one. We thank you for watching. Stick with us. We'll be back and have another sectional tournament game here from the barn between Hardin Northern and the New Knoxville Rangers. We'll be right back. Thank you.